what's going on, guys? Welcome back to His and Hers Midwest Adventures. Coming at you at a beautiful 4th of July. Currently reading about 87 degrees on the bike. It's feeling about 87 degrees. I would say almost 90 out. It's an absolutely gorgeous day though. Sun is shining, not that many clouds in the sky. So for today, my beautiful wife Kiara, she is already ahead of me. She's going to pick up her sister. We're picking up a friend, and then we're also going to be picking up her mother's boyfriend. So we got some fun people that we're gonna be picking up, and then we're heading out to Lake Geneva for a fun, lakeside kind of day. Hopefully gonna be playing in the lake, you know, just hanging out, going for a swim. Should be some good food. It should be an absolutely awesome day today. So I will keep you guys updated kind of as we go along. But I did want to take a little bit of time just while we're heading to meet up with her. If this is your first time to the channel, obviously welcome. Go down, subscribe, hit the bell for the notifications, and leave a comment on what you guys are doing for your 4th of July. I know a lot of people go to the pool, they go to the beach, they do a grill out of some kind. So definitely let me know what you guys are doing. Give me some ideas for next year. Little update on the motorcycle for you guys as well. If I go into here, we got 590 miles on her. We're about 10 miles away from needing that first service. We're definitely going to be going over that 600-mile service just a little bit before we're able to get it done. I do have something scheduled for July 14th. I believe it's not this Monday, but next Monday. We got it scheduled, and whew, that first service is a doozy. About $500 for that first service. They're going to go in and inspect everything, you know, do an oil change. And there are a couple of concerns that I got to bring to them that I'm going to share with you guys as well. So last night we actually went out with a couple of friends and went in and saw some fireworks. It was very nice of that person to let me pass. We went and saw some fireworks with some friends, and I finally noticed why my rear brake lever was so sticky. So I originally just thought it was sticking, you know, maybe the spring or something was wrong with the actual brake caliper, but it is actually rubbing on my exhaust, which is really, really weird. My original motorcycle, my Kawasaki Ninja 500, that I put about 1,600 miles on before I ended up selling it to a friend. Obviously, I didn't have that issue on this bike, and so it was, so it was a little bit weird. So we kind of discovered that yesterday when we were looking, because obviously I can't really see my feet when I'm riding and pushing on that brake lever. So that is something that's interesting. The other thing as well, which you may have noticed, is this down here is really easy to accidentally turn the brights on with. So I'm going to definitely talk with the dealership and see what can be done, if they know anybody, and any little tips or tricks, or maybe they can like tighten it a little bit just so it's not easy for me to move, because I accidentally bumped this like that just all the freaking time, and it would be great if they could either come up with a fix or just give me something to do to fix that. But other than those two things, I mean, this bike has been honestly amazing to me. I really haven't played with it much outside of commute mode. Currently, commute mode is set on the lowest engine map. So as far as my understanding goes, the engine maps don't actually change the power. It is just changing the throttle response. I did play around with it a little bit on the highway, and even when changing the different drive modes, you know, the 5,000 RPM in 6th gear for about 4.5 where we're at, it's still 65 miles an hour no matter what engine map you're using. So it's not making, it doesn't really change the power, more changes the throttle response, how the bike is behaving. I kind of played around with map 2 a little bit, but I am waiting for that first break-in period to start playing around with the different drive modes and such. So kind of a little bit of an update on the Aprilia. When we do get to my mother-in-law's house, I will probably give you guys a quick update there But for now, just enjoy the ride, enjoy the beautiful views out here in kind of the country back roads, and I will see you then. You guys can see, but the wrench just came on, showing that I do need to get the bike serviced. So like I said earlier, we're going to be putting a little bit more miles on past that 600, but she'll be okay. You know, she might be Italian, but I think she can stand them too. You know, probably 50 or 60 miles above the 600. All right. Having to ride out first gear, you know, because the bike really just wants to go, especially this Aprilia. Really just wants to go. And so when we're sitting in traffic, you know, puttying about at 25, I'm sure if the bike could talk, it'd be screaming at me to go faster, so. But, although the one big advantage to this Aprilia, I will say, is the quick shifter. So typically, if you get a aftermarket quick shifter installed, it only works 2 through 5, I have been told. So you can't quick shift into second, and you can't quick shift into sixth. On this Aprilia, it actually works in all the gears. So you can quick shift from first to second. You do have to make sure, though, you're giving a nice little flick. You can accidentally quick shift yourself into neutral. Done that a few times, completely by accident, but you can quick shift yourself into neutral, so you just got to be careful, got to give it a nice little flick. But the main thing is the down part of the quick shifter. It is just absolutely phenomenal. The rev match is very smooth. I've seen some other people, like YouTubers and other things online, complain that it's not as smooth, but I would say compared to manually do it like I did on my Ninja 500, this is a night and day difference, if I'm being honest. It is just absolutely phenomenal. And you'll see quick shifts in a sixth. Very smooth, very awesome. So this Aprillia is something else. I did pay a pretty penny for it. I won't lie. I'll probably do that in a separate video. You know, when I do a full review, I'll probably also do a cost breakdown in my full review of this motorcycle. I was thinking originally I wanted this to be one of my first videos is reviewing this Aprilia, but upon rethinking it, I do need to put some more miles on it. I will probably do a Ninja 500 review before I do this Aprilia, even though the Aprilia is my main motorcycle. I still have the Ninja 500 in my garage, and I'm able to ride it. So I will probably do a Ninja 500 review. This channel in general is just going to be, it's a broad spectrum. You know, me and Kiara, my wife, are a little more focused on the motovlogging stuff, but you know, come winter when we can't ride, you know, we will definitely do, you know, different stuff, like going out in the snow and just different things like that. That's why we call it his and hers Midwest adventures. You know, we didn't want to kind of box ourselves in and call it, you know, his and hers motorcycle adventures, something like that. We wanted to kind of keep it open. Again, you will see in another video, I do have a beautiful Ford Mustang Mach 1 that I also do drive here and there. I will say, ever since getting the motorcycle, that has definitely gone down driving it, just because when it's a beautiful day like this, I love to take the motorcycle out. But we just took the Mustang on a nice road trip to the Wisconsin Dells, and it really just reminded me why I like it so much. Honestly, like isn't even the right word. Love my Mach 1 so much. So I am very excited to just try different things out on the channel. You know, try different things out with you guys. Try different things out in general. Again, more of a motovlog focus, but we're going to be doing reviews of various motorcycles if I can get my hands on any. Do reviews of my Mustang. I put 31,000 miles on it. I had 2 Mustangs prior to that, so between my 3 Mustangs, I have probably put a cumulative about 80,000 miles on the S550 platform. So I can definitely speak to a lot of things about it. So very excited to make those kinds of videos, but also just excited in general. This is a new hobby that me and her are kind of trying together to not only bring us even closer than we already are, but also just to try something different. My wife has a passion for just photography and a little bit of videography too. So we're just trying to take, you know, some of those passions and kind of apply them. I love riding a motorcycle and she loves that stuff, so kind of take 2 of our hobbies and combine them together. So we are at La friend's house, so alrighty guys, welcome back. We did have everybody all picked up and we are on the way to Lake Geneva. I'm so excited to get there. I will say I am wearing a mesh jacket and supposed to be pretty breathable gloves, and when it's 91 degrees outside or 88, whatever it is, when it's this hot, it is not helping. It is just an extra layer. I'm also wearing pants on, as you should be when you're riding, and man, it is very hot right now. I'm just sweating everywhere. So we are on the way. It says about 19 minutes there, about 20 minutes to the spot in Lake Geneva. So I'm going to just ride there, enjoy these absolutely beautiful views, and I will see you guys there. Alright guys, so we are leaving the spot. Unfortunately my camera did die right as I was actually coming up here. So unfortunately my camera died, so I couldn't get any footage for you guys of where we were staying, but it was quite pretty, I will say. It was really awesome because we were able to be on the lake and kind of see like 7 different fireworks shows going on at the same time. It was pretty awesome. So stop sign here. So we are on the way home. It is pretty dark out here, kind of like in the country. I did it again. I really need to stop. I also need to wait on wifey. Where's wifey? Oh, I think wifey's coming around the corner. I'm going nice and slow, waiting on wifey. But yeah, we had a super awesome time. Highly recommend if you're like relatively close to the area, I'd recommend definitely going to Lake Geneva for fireworks. They're super awesome, and you can go to the fireworks that are in like downtown Lake Geneva, or you can always go to one like the side beaches or one of the side areas and go see a ton of fireworks. People there were super awesome, super friendly. So definitely, if you're relatively close to Lake Geneva, we're about 40-ish minutes away. We had to make some stops, but normally about 40 minutes away. Definitely come out. Welcome back, guys. I had to take a quick call from wifey, so we're gonna bust a nice little left here. I hope you guys can see like in the distance and stuff there are other fireworks going on. That's really excuse me, really cool about being out here as well. As far as I know, if it's illegal still out here, but we're so far out that people don't really care enough to say anything. So you can kind of ride at night. It's at 10 o'clock right now. You can ride around at night and just see people shooting off fireworks, which is really cool. So I absolutely love fireworks. I love going to fireworks shows. So comment down below if you like fireworks or not. You know, if you know how many fireworks shows you like to attend. I know a lot of people, you know, a lot of places do it on the 3rd. A lot of places do it on the actual 4th of July. Some do it like on Saturday or Sunday, regardless of what day 4th of July falls on. So definitely comment down below, you know, some of the, if you like fireworks, and if you do, you know, what are some of the shows that you guys go and see. So at this point in the video, my wife had called and said that she was having some issues with her car, so we both went ahead and pulled over. So what you're probably seeing now is me getting into her car, just taking a look at it. The cool thing about her Kia is that it can kind of diagnose itself. You don't need to like plug in a code scanner. We'll tell you exactly what's wrong with it if there are any issues going on. Part of the issue was that the dealership didn't reset her maintenance light, so she was getting like a notification stating that she needs maintenance, even though we had already gotten that taken care of. So that was part of it. But I went ahead, took a look at everything on the car as you're seeing, and everything was okay. So we just continued on past this. I was so tired that I didn't film an outro at any point, so I'm just kind of doing that now. But this is probably going to be one of our first videos on the channel, so comment down below. Let me know things that we can improve, things that you, any suggestions, things that you guys would like changed or improved. I currently am recording at 1440p 60 FPS. I may do a change and go to 4K 30 just for the little bit better resolution. I'm not sure if the 60 FPS versus the 30 FPS is really making a difference with the way people are watching it. So we're going to tweak around, play with some stuff, but definitely comment down below. Let me know things that we can improve, mic quality, any suggestions. We are here for it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next one.